Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You check your bank account, and there it is, $1 million. Not just you, every single person on Earth, your neighbor, your mailman, the guy who parks your car, everyone, a millionaire, overnight. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's what nobody tells you. Within 72 hours, that $1 million, it would be worth almost nothing. And that's just the beginning of what would happen. Stay with me, because what comes next will completely change how you see money forever. Part 1. The first 24 hours. The moment everyone becomes a millionaire, the first thing people do is spend. Flights get booked, cars get ordered, houses go on sale. But here's the problem. The number of houses didn't change. The number of cars didn't change. The number of flights didn't change. Only the money changed. So what happens when millions of people rush to buy the same things at the same time? Prices explode. That house worth $300,000 yesterday, today it's $3 million. That car worth $30,000, now it's $300,000. Economists call this hyperinflation, and it has destroyed entire countries before. Zimbabwe, Venezuela, Germany in the 1920s. In all three cases, people carried bags full of cash just to buy a loaf of bread. Your $1 million wouldn't even cover rent. Part 2. Society starts breaking. Now think about this. If everyone is a millionaire, who does the work? Who drives the trucks that carry your food? Who works at the hospital at 3 a.m.? Who fixes the power lines after a storm? Because here's the truth about human psychology. The moment people feel financially free, the first thing they quit is the job they hate. And almost everyone hates their job a little. So within days, garbage stops getting collected. Grocery stores run out of food. Electricity becomes unstable, not because the world ran out of resources, but because nobody showed up to work. And this is where it gets really dark. Hold on, don't go anywhere, because what happens next with governments, power, and the people who were already billionaires, that's the part that will actually shock you. Part 3. The real winners and losers. Here's the twist nobody thinks about. When everyone becomes a millionaire, the billionaires become the most powerful people in history. Why? Because they don't hold cash, they hold assets, land, companies, oil, gold. And when hyperinflation hits and your $1 million becomes worthless, their land is still land, their oil is still oil, their companies still own the factories that make everything you need. So in a world where everyone got equal money, the rich didn't just survive, they multiplied their power. Jeff Bezos wouldn't be a billionaire anymore, he'd be worth trillions because he owns the infrastructure everyone desperately needs. Money was never the real power, ownership was, and most people never figure that out. So what does this tell us? Getting $1 million isn't the dream. Knowing what to do with it, that's the real game. The people who understand assets, inflation, and ownership, they win in any economy, rich or poor, stable or collapsed. And that's a lesson no school ever teaches you, because if they did, the whole system would look very different. If this made you think differently about money, you're going to want to stick around for what's coming next on Shift Zone. Next video, we're asking a question that's even bigger than this one. Hit subscribe right now because this is just the beginning. And trust me, you don't want to miss where this goes.